And what exactly are you doing with that time? So instead of just sleeping and doing nothing with that time, let me wake up and maybe, let's say, read a book. In this video, we're going to talking about how to get the most out of your 24 hours in a day. The first thing is make good use of time gaps. Time gaps are, in fact, they're just times or hours in our days that we don't really have something particular that we're supposed to do. Let's say, for instance, you're a student and you're going to school. Let's say you have a class from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and they have another class from 12 midday to, let's say, 3 p.m. So it means that you have that space in between from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And what exactly are you doing with that time? Because let's say that you don't really have the possibility of going back home to come back for your class at midday. Maybe you stay far or whatever the case is. But now, what are you going to do with the 2 hours that is left without really anything concrete to do? That is where the use of time gaps comes in. Because there's a very high possibility that that time is just going to pass by without you doing anything useful with it, because well, I'm in school, it's school time, but the truth is that you're not having a class, so you might as well use that time to do something that's going to be productive for you. Let's say, for instance, it depends on what you do. If you have your small business, at that time you can decide to, okay, let me do a review. Let's say, or do I have any orders, or do I have to take orders for the next day, or do I have to do any calculation, or do I have to, let's say you do YouTube, do I have to plan content, do I have to script some videos I have to film for my channel? Like, just try to develop that habit of always using any time that is not specifically allocated to anything. Because let's say you know that, okay, I'm supposed to be in school from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., so it's just like school time, but now there's that extra time. What are you doing with it? Make good use of it, and it's going to go a long way to help you. Wake up earlier or sleep later. It depends on the kind of person that you are. Are you a morning person or are you a night person? If you're very much more, let's say, active in the morning, then wake up earlier. Or if you're very much more active at night, then sleep later. Like, it's not imperative that everybody must wake up early. It just depends on what works for you. But you have to use what works for you to the best of your ability for it to actually suit you and benefit you. So it means that if you're the kind of person that is very much more active in the morning, resolve to waking up early. Maybe put an alarm clock, wake up earlier and get started with your day as soon as possible, such that before, let's say, 7 a.m. wants to reach, you're already set, you're already done the majority of things that you have to do at home, and you're ready to go out. Let's say you're going to school, you're going to work, but wake up, resolve to waking up earlier or sleeping later. So if you're a night person and you like to stay up late at night, and then you prefer to, let's say, sleep and wake up, I don't know, maybe 7 a.m., 8 a.m. It depends. So resolve now to doing those things that are actually going to help to propel you forward. Most at times, we sleep, let's say, early because you're a morning person, but you still don't wake up early because you don't really have what to do. That's why it's important to know that, okay, I'm supposed to do this and this and this and this, or these are the things that are going to help me to be better. So it means that instead of just sleeping and doing nothing with that time, let me wake up and maybe, let's say, read a book. It depends on what you really like. Maybe you can read a book or listen to a podcast, or just do something that is going to help you to go forward in the goals that you have set for yourself with that time, because you're not just waking up early because you have to wake up early, but because you have to do things that are going to help you in your day-to-day activities. Plan. Like, this is becoming a national anthem on my channel because I always talk about planning, because I have seen how it has helped me, and I feel like we should really focus on planning. We should really focus on always having a detailed program that we're supposed to follow, such that you don't just find yourself everywhere but nowhere, or such that you're not just doing things that are not going to help you. But when you have a plan, you have a structure, you know that, okay, this particular thing I'm supposed to do it from this time to this time, and so it's going to help me in this way, it's going to help me to achieve my goal in this way. So when you plan, you know that, okay, no, these things that I'm doing, I'm not just doing them for nothing, but I'm doing them because there's like there's a goal that is going to help me to achieve, as opposed to if you don't have any plan. If anything comes up, like it's as if the wind is carrying you. Okay, something it has come up, you go this way. Something has come up, you go this way, because you don't have a plan for yourself. So you just find yourself doing everything, bird things that are not even helping you. So you realize that you're just going left, right, center, but you're not even doing things that are going to help you to achieve your set goal. So it's important to plan. When you plan, you know that all of these things that I'm doing are things that are going to help me.